What's going on, Jurisco gang? Coming at y'all boys with another banger, boys. And today, yes, the video has came. The time has came. Y'all boys been asking me left and right. So now we have finally gonna talk about it. And it's gonna be the new, and I mean the updated top 5 builds in Madden 23 yard right now. I'm talking about these are the builds you need to be using. This is what everybody's been using currently. And I'm telling you right now, you guys need to be using these builds right now. These setups, these builds, all that. You need to be doing it right now to start winning a bunch of games. So let's go and hop into it. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe, fellas. Doing those 3 things goes a long way. It helps your boy out a lot, so go ahead and take care of that. And also make sure you guys turn that bell notification so you guys don't miss anything. And I mean anything, Madden 23. All right, but now before we do hop into the top 5 builds, really quick, I want to say something. Is first things first, I'm gonna be showing you guys a bunch of gameplay in this vid. And usually in the top 5 build videos, I wouldn't show you guys gameplay. So I'm gonna be showing you guys a bunch of gameplay from each of these builds, so you guys can really see what these builds can do. Another thing is, just keep in mind, it definitely depends on your play style. If you want to be a trucking running back, obviously in this video, if I say elusive running back, that's not going, that's not gonna go right with you. So obviously, if you want to be a trucking running back, go with a trucking running back, go with a bruiser type running back, do what you want to do, obviously. But like I said, I'm gonna be just telling you guys the best builds in my opinion in this game. The best builds I see are the best that all the comp guys be using and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. It all depends on your play style, but like I said, I'm gonna be showing you guys the best ones in my opinion. And also, I know you guys gonna be wondering how we ranking these builds and how we like rating them basically. So how we're gonna do it, I'm just gonna go through every position, show you guys the best way to use that position. And also how I'm ranking them is based on abilities, ratings, and their perks. So all 3 of those things kind of mix in, so they get like certain animations, that how fast they are, things like that. All those type of things, they're gonna go into like I said, their rating, and like basically just show how they're rated. So obviously someone like a linebacker or something, they're kind of on the slower side, so you know what that means. That's all I'm gonna say. They're on the slower side, so you know what that means for the linebacker. So like I said, just keep that in mind. All those 3 things matter. Their perks matter a lot because it's gonna help with the animations you get. Abilities matter because once again it helps with the animations you get, and ratings matter because it's gonna mean how fast you are, if you can hit stick people, things of that nature. So keep that in mind, those 3 things. Alright, let's now get to the top 5 builds, boys. So at number 5, y'all already know we gotta start off with the worst build in this game by far. Gotta be the worst build. It's going to be the linebacker build. Now, like I said, once again, we're gonna be going through every position because I don't want to show you guys, like I said, I don't want to show you guys a bunch of cornerback builds. That wouldn't be right. So like I said, for all my linebacker guys, if you want to be a linebacker, if you want that to be your play style, if you want to just be that position, I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to do it. But but like I said, there's a huge but on that. It does suck though. This position is not really that good at all. So I'm gonna go, like I said, show you guys the best way to do it. Now you see on your screen, I don't really have him leveled up at all, and I really don't really have any gameplay on him because nobody really uses them. I mean, nobody has really used them all year. So at this point, like I said, it's still just like a build that it's just not good. It's just really not good compared to all the other builds that can do so much other stuff. This build is just it's just really not that good because once again, the main thing is it's the slowest build in the game. So I'll show you guys a screenshot on this on the screen of like I said, how fast he is. Like I said, and if you guys want to see how fast these builds are and stuff like that for yourself, you can go to Face the Franchise and then go to your roster and then go to your stats. You can look at your stats and Face the Franchise. Those stats are translated to the yard. So I'm gonna show you guys on the screen what his speed is supposed to be and stuff like that, what his ratings are. So with that being said, his ratings suck. Like the linebacker ratings, they're just not good at all. He's super slow, can't really catch at all. He can't really do anything but hit stick people. That's literally the only thing he can't do. He doesn't really have a lot of man. He has a little bit of zone coverage. His zone coverage is pretty good, but when you're in the yard, you're not gonna really have yourself in the zone too much. Obviously you're gonna put yourself in a zone assignment, obviously, but like I said, it's just not gonna mean that much for you because once again, it's just not that good. It's not going to mean a lot for you. Once again, like I said, linebackers are just not that good. So if you were to use a linebacker, what I would go with is, max hit power, obviously, max tackling, obviously, and then I would go max coverage, obviously, and then rest I would go with catching. And then if you could get a little bit of pass rush, you could do that. But like I said, I feel like pass rush is pretty trash in this game because you really don't rush the passer too much. So once again, I don't think the linebacker is that good. But if I was to upgrade it, that's what I would go with to make him a 9-9 overall. Now, next thing, I know you're gonna be wondering what's the best physique to go with for the linebacker. It's gonna be the bruiser, just like I said in the last top 5. Bruiser is the best way to go because you get that hit stick goal, which is gonna mean you're gonna get more fumbles when you're hit sticking dudes out of the world. So once again, go bruiser. And then also for the ability side of it, you can go zone hawk. Then I would go mid zone KO because once again, you're gonna put yourself in like a mid zone or something like that where you're in the yard. So that's gonna activate and help you with a bunch of knockdowns knockouts on the defensive side. Then for the second ability, I would probably go either Lurker or I would go Stonewall, because a lot of broken tackle stuff like that happen in you know, the yard. Strip Plus is also pretty good. So this second slot, you could really go with either one. You're really not going to go bad because all of them are pretty good. Then for this next, I would say Speed for sure, because like I said, he's already pretty slow, so I would try to make him as fast as possible. Then I would go right here, I would probably say Catching, I would probably say, because you know, you want to at least be able to catch something. But with his normal stats, you can't really catch at all, so Catching is definitely one of them. You know, you want to boost this up for sure. And then the last thing for the 99 boost is hit power, so you can get his hit power to 99 overall. So like I said, this is the best way to go with the linebacker build. All right, but so now get to the number 4 build in the game. We got the quarterback. Yes, so we do got some movement right here. So in the last top 5 video, we did have quarterback at number 3. Yes, quarterback was at number 3 on the list. So now in the second one, you know, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have been popping off. A lot of research has been done. A lot of analyzation. And with all that being said, quarterback is the number 4 build in this game. So I know a lot of you guys do run quarterback, but with that being said, it's also not the meta thing to do. But I'm gonna go and show you guys, like I said, the best way to use him. So you see my quarterback, he's not really that maxed out, but I can show you guys some gameplay. Like I said on the screen, I'll have some gameplay going in just a second. But like I said, quarterback, what you want to max out here? You want to go throw power 100%. You're gonna want to go throw accuracy. Then I would say throw on the run. And then if you're gonna be, it depends on your physique right here. So if you're gonna be an agile physique, you go obviously go elusive scrambling. If you're gonna go a bruiser physique, obviously go power scrambling. And then I would try to touch up the pocket presence, not too. You don't have to touch this up too much. But like I said, I would try to get a little bit of pocket presence. Now, personally, I think agile is the best way to go for the quarterback, because you want to be, once again, as fast as possible, because you have to play both sides of the ball. You have to play safety when you're on defense, so you want to be as fast as possible. Like I said, I just feel like Bruiser's just too slow on that side. But then look at the abilities right here. Once again, obviously Bazooka. You want to go Bazooka. That is the best X factor for the quarterback, and it makes it just insane. And then you're going to go inside Deadeye, and then you're going to go pass lead elite. Do not go gunslinger. Pass lead elite is way better. Tell you right now, listen to me, pass lead elite is way better. You're going to fling that ball out super quick, and you get a little bit more velocity on your passes. Like I said, you'll see in a bunch of these gameplays where these quarterbacks are just heaving it. I mean, they are heaving these passes, and this is the only build that can really heave pass like this. Like when you use a quarterback or a running back or someone else, you know, to throw the ball, you're not going to get those quick animations. You're not going to get those fast throw animations like with these quarterbacks. So that's what the quarterback is really useful for. Like I said, on the offensive side, you can throw the ball super fast. It's just that on defense, it's pretty trash. And you can't really get a lot of knockouts. Can't really get like a lot, you know, like I said, a lot of defensive stuff when you're on defense. So that's why, you know, quarterback has moved down. But once again, like I said, looking at the speed upgrade, you want to go speed right here, obviously. Then for the yard boost, you want to go coverage, I would say. Yeah, definitely go coverage, because you're not really going to catch the ball. And then also for the last 99 upgrade, I would say for the 99 club, I would say go deep throw accuracy. 100% go deep throw accuracy. And this is what, like I said, the best quarterback build is in the game. And next up, boys, at the number 3 build, boys, we have the wide receiver builds. Now, listen to me. I know. Some people in my comments gonna be talking about wide receivers the best. Wide receivers the best. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. I know how y'all feel about the wide receiver build. It is the most glitchy. I would not even say glitchy, but like in terms of like fluke, in terms of like getting lucky, wide receiver is the most luckiest build, the most bailout build, because once again, you could just throw it up all game. High ball, throw it up, and just let the receiver just moss everybody and their mama, just because that's how the yard is set up. The yard is set up to be, you know, you could catch over anybody, you know, things of that nature. You could just do that on people. So that's how the yard is set up. But with that being said, I'm not gonna have him, you know, I'm not gonna have him higher than 3. I'm not gonna have him higher than 3, because I'm gonna talk about it in a second. So with wide receiver, the best way to go wide receiver, I'm gonna go and say that real quick, it's gonna be the agile wide receiver. You see my agile wide receiver right here? You see what I have him maxed out on? Obviously I can get him to a 9 with 2 more levels. So the rest I will probably go with catch and traffic, but you know, obviously max out catching, max out spectacular catch, max out route running, and max out elusive running. 100% max those out. And then last, I would say 100% go with catch and traffic. Go with that last, but make sure everything else is good. Make sure all that other stuff is good. But like I said, go agile, like I said, 5'10", 225. And then with abilities, I obviously go Jakob up, deep out. Then I would go red zone threat, speed upgrade. The yard boost, I would go tackling to get his hit power and tackle to 84. And then with the 99 yard boost, I would say spectacular catch, so you could just basically just moss everybody in their mama. Just moss everybody out of this world. But the reason why, like I said, I have him at 3 is just because I just feel like he can't stop a jump ball. Like, obviously, there's gonna be times where like 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 times you're gonna be able to stop a jump ball from, you know, like I said, someone else mossing you. But because he doesn't get no ability, he doesn't get an ability that can, like I said, stop a jump ball. So like I said, he doesn't get any like crazy stuff to where, like I said, he can stop something. Like, so obviously when you're offense, you wanna moss everybody, but when you get on defense, you gotta be able to stop that too. You gotta be able to stop people just throwing high balls and just throwing it up on you. So wide receiver, he can't really stop that. It's really hard to stop it. You have to, like I said, once again, get lucky and get a hopefully get a good animation. But like I said, there's just not a definitive way, and there's not some that really, you know, like I said, that's here that really stops the jump ball. But like I said, wide receiver is good because you can do it on offense. If you want to jump ball somebody, you can do it on offense. And also another underrated thing about wide receiver is his change direction is actually really good. Like, it's almost up there with the running back build. So once again, like I said, if you're gonna be a wide receiver, you're gonna be basically a god on offense. You're gonna be, like I said, like bossing everybody. You're gonna be juking everybody, things of that nature. But like I said, when you get on defense, it's a little shaky, and that's what I don't like about wide receiver. And now was at the number 2 build in the game. We're gonna be talking about the running back build, and ooh wee, this build is actually insane, bro. I know what I said about this build in the last top 5. But I'm telling you right now, things have changed. A lot of things have been done. A lot of research has been done. And I'm telling you right now, this build is insane, bro. So the first thing I do want to talk about is going to be how you want to set up this build. So once again, it's going to depend on your play style. You want to be a trucking running back or you want to be elusive. I personally think the elusive running back is the best way to go. So if you want to go elusive, like I said, the best one, I would say go agile. Obviously go agile. And then you want to go max out carrying. You want to max out elusive moves. You want to max out break tackle, and you want to max out receiving. Those are the main 4 you want to break, max out, obviously. Then the last one being power move. If you want to do a trucking running back, just take out elusiveness and do power move. That's all you have to do if you want to, like I said, switch it depending on which you want your play style to be, depending on how you want to play. Like I said, that's how you go about it. But like I said, running back is just insane. Now the reason why it's so good is because of these abilities. These abilities make it just insane, bro. So X Factor, you want to go, honestly, you can really go anything right here, but I would go freight train. I think freight train is the best one because you don't have to juke or spin or anything like that when you get in the zone. You will just break the next, tackle, or you basically can't get tackled by that first person. So freight train is actually insane. Then you're gonna go with leapfrog. Leapfrog is absolutely wild, bro. You cannot fumble whenever you jurtle, hurdle, things of that nature. You will not fumble. Now I know the jurtle isn't as good now, but still, like I said, you just won't fumble from it whenever you hurdle. So that is a huge dub. Then also for that second ability, you want to go with jukebox. Yes, 100% jukebox. This ability is just, bro, it's wild, bro. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys gameplay and stuff on the screen of, like I said, people just going buck wild with this jukebox ability, because like I said, it's insane, bro. And that's what makes this build a top 2 build, 100%. Then also you're gonna go with speed upgrade right here for the speed upgrade. They're gonna go for the yard boost. I would say either honestly, actually, I would just say pass accuracy, because you actually want to be able to throw. So if I was gonna use this build, I would say 100% pass accuracy. You're gonna see in some of these gameplay clips that, like I said, people are throwing dots with the, like I said, this pass accuracy with this running back build. So 100% go pass accuracy. Then for the last one, you're gonna want to go juke move. I would say 100% juke move. Get that juke move to 99, so it's as fast as possible. Get those fast juke animations. And like I said, that's gonna be it for the running back build. Like I said, in these gameplay clips, that's all I have to show. I really don't have to say anything else about this build. Just look at the gameplay clips. This build is insane. And that was the final build of the video. The number 1 build in this game right now is going to be the cornerback build. Yes, it is still number 1. I said it in my last top 5, and it is still in December, still the number 1 build in this game, bro. This build is insane. It is ridiculous, bro. It don't make sense how good this build is, bro. So I'm telling you right now, you need to be using it. It is by far the most hybrid build, the build that can do everything on offense and defense. I'm telling you right now, this is the build you need to be using. So once again, let's go and talk about. So I've already been using this build for like basically the entire year. So once again, you guys probably know, like I said, the best build for it, but I'm going to go and show you guys once again. So with this cornerback build, it's going to depend on what you want to do. If you want to be a pressing, up and bump and run, up in the face corner, or if you want to be like more of a shadow, super speedy cornerback. That's always going to depend on. So if you want to be a super speedy shadow, off, playing off kind of cornerback, this is how you want to set them up. So agile cornerback, obviously 5'10", 225. Then you want to go max catching, max coverage, spectacular catch. Then you want to go a little bit of press, just sprinkle it in there, and then tackling. You want to max that out also. Now, if you want to go with the bruiser, if you want to go with a more pressing, up in the face type of cornerback, more physical, all you want to do is max this pressing out and then remove this spectacular catch. You're going to remove this spectacular catch and max out press. So that's how you want to do it. Either one, like I said, depending on your play style, either one is really, really good, and I mean insane. Now, another thing about this build is it is the fastest build. So if you go with the agile, it's going to make you as fast as possible. I want to say 96 speed you're going to be. So yeah, 96 speed, the fastest build in the game. And then if you go if you go bruiser, I want to say it's like 92, 93 speed. It knocks you down a couple of points, but like I said, you're still pretty fast. You're up there, like I said, with almost as fast as the wide receiver and running back build. So that's why even if you go bruiser, you're not going to feel even super slow. You're going to, like I said, you'll be able to press people more, be more physical. And like I said, you're still going to be pretty fast. You're not going to feel super sluggish, just a little bit. You're going to feel a little bit slower, obviously. But like I said, either one, like I said, they're really, really good. And that's why this build is so insane. Now, also looking at the abilities. Once again, another reason why this build is insane is going to be the shutdown X Factor, which is really, really good when you're in that zone. You're going to be knocking the ball out crazy. Then the next is going to be the deep out zone KO. So this is going to help you out with mossing receivers. Yes, everybody who's been throwing jump balls, just throwing the ball, this is going to be your best chance. I mean, you're going to have to also, say a prayer before, a jump ball goes down. But like I said, this is also going to help you out with, like I said, just knocking out the ball, knocking out those jump balls so you don't get mossed and just teabag every play. Then we're going to have pick artists. So this is another one that I just started using, pick artists. Once again, going to help you out with that mossing and just getting teabagged. You're going to be able to, basically catch the interception more. It's not going to just go through your hands as much and things of that nature. Now, it's still going to happen. And I'm going to be showing you guys gameplay on the screen where, like I said, you can still get mossed. It can still happen, but it's going to be like a 5 out of 10 times, 6 out of 10 times. You're going to actually catch the ball instead of getting mossed. So it's basically an actual 50-50 when you actually have these abilities on. If you're using a wide receiver build and you're going up against a wide receiver build, the chance of you getting mossed, it's about an 80% chance. But when you use this cornerback, it's actually a 50-50. It's around, like I said, it's not as bad, basically. You can have a really good chance of, like I said, catching the interception, especially if you have positioning and things of that nature. So, once again, like I said, those are the abilities. Speed upgrade for the physical upgrade. They're going to go pass accuracy, or you could even go throw power, because this build can actually throw really good, and it's actually one of the only builds that can get the throw power boost, basically. So, these other builds like running back and stuff, they can't get this throw power boost, but the cornerback build you can. So that's another thing. This build is so good, you can actually start it at quarterback. You could use this cornerback build and use it at quarterback. And I'm going to be showing you guys clips, and like I said, in this video where, like I said, people are using quarterback, they're using the cornerback and just starting them at quarterback, and they're throwing dots. They're throwing crazy dots, 60 yards down the field, because like I said, they have this throw power upgrade. Now, if you're going to be using them at wide receiver or out wide, things of that nature, I would go with pass accuracy. But like I said, either one is really, really good. Then the last one's going to be the zone coverage to get you the 99 zone, or you can go with man coverage, either one, but I would say zone coverage, because once again, you have this deep out zone KO. So make sure when you're using this build, put yourself in a deep blue every single place. So like I said, this activates, make sure this activates. And like I said, this by far is the best build. That's the best way you want to set this build up. And I don't know why, but this zone hawk ability doesn't work. So I don't know why it doesn't work, but it doesn't. But like I said, either way, this is the best build in the game. I'm telling you right now, you need to be using it right now. Just look at the gameplay clips, bro. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more bangers just like this one. And until next time, peace.